I had a lot more planned than just this. It's a one-man production over here, okay? I got no help. The interns, they're not the best. All right, I need some better interns. I'm going to try a new thing here tonight, RaptorMan Report. It was going to be a segment. We were going to talk about some news. But then I started reading the news, and I was like, you know what, man? We just here to entertain people right now. We just here. I mean, I'm going to try to get into the news, but I'm an easygoing guy, man. I talk about it a little bit, get a little bit of uplifting. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the RaptorMan Report. Let's get into it. We have a lot of bad stuff happen in this world, people. I just think that, like, once we stop talking to each other, we stop listening to each other, I think that's when everybody just collectively gives up on each other as a whole human race. And we can't allow a couple of horrific tragedies to divide us all. We have to, like, come together. We just got to come together as humans. We got to see each other for as human. You got to sit down and just talk to somebody at work. Just somebody brand new. I try to talk to somebody brand new every day. Just learn a little bit about somebody, because we all got so much to learn from one another. We've all had so many different incidences and trials and tribulations and successes and failures. We've all had so much separately. If we all, like, just heard each other out, listen to people's stories, we'll realize, like, how the same we are instead of how different we are. And how like, somebody's on the right side and somebody's on the wrong side. Because at the end of the day, everybody's on one side. It's just easier to fight us all if we're all divided fighting each other. Anyways, in lighter news, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my name is RaptorMan GBR. Alright? And we got Nebraska football. Alright? This is last year's schedule too. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Quit copying off my paper. Alright? We stomped Akron. I told people, I was like, we're favored 33.5. And we got to beat these guys by no more than 60 points. We beat them by 68. But the key thing is, and we got a clip.
Maybe I just have a different standard. I don't like them freaking moving the ball at the end. They're dropping back at the end of the half. Like, we're on the sidelines, me and John are saying, they'll take a knee here. They'll run the ball. They don't fear you. They don't respect you enough yet. And if that sounds like coach speak, then you have the wrong brain.
Oh, I like that.
They're dropping back against our starting defense.
They don't fear you. They don't respect you enough.
They're cutting our own line at the end of the half. All you young guys, just go back there and chill. I want my opportunity. Some of you guys will get an opportunity right now. I told you I don't care what the score is. I told you I care what the tape looks like.
Hey, man.
Not trip when the ball was fumbled. No, I don't care what happens in the game. You have one half. If they try to drop back and throw it, and that quarterback's not on the ground, I want new guys in there rushing. I want them hit. I want them never to say our name again. You believe the fact with 43 seconds left, they just gave us the ball back. They went down 33 and they're still dropping back. They had the balls to cut you. I thought you guys get the ball. You put it down and score. You made me put the freaking red and the white in. And you guys get in, you go play.
That guy needs some proactive.
I don't
ain't
care
here to
what
judge
the score is.
But damn.
Troy told you shutouts are precious. We almost gave him a shutout.
He look at me and be like, that boy needs a treadmill. You're absolutely right. He's shaking his head. See? Yep. You heard me. Damn.
Now what does my hair look like?
Hurtful
What
but
do I
true.
look like in the freaking mirror? I walk in here, guys in the mirror checking themselves out.
Oh.
Got a chance at a shutout.
I think he heard me.
You guys got a chance at freaking hanging a score around here we haven't hung in a long time. We don't work hard enough to go take what we want. Go take what you want. You want to get in the game? DJ, you run your ass off on all those routes all week. Now you got a chance to get in the game, maybe. If your brother and your brothers will put them away. It's about time people say, I don't want to schedule those guys anymore. I don't want to play those guys anymore.
Hey!
And if my standard's too high, then leave. And if you're with me, go out there and do not, I don't want to see a smile. I don't want to see nothing silly. I want to see a bunch of guys locked in that wants to make a team quit.
Damn! Matt Rule's like, fucking go take their soul.
That guy after beat out that biker gang, he said, look at me. I did this to you.
True shit. I'm drinking the Roulade. I can't help it, people. I can't help it. All right. So, let me give you guys my rundown, okay? And you guys, go ahead and tell me in the comments. I've heard it my whole entire life. You're an overzealous Nebraska fan. They're overrated. They're going to crash and burn. Guess what? I've witnessed it my whole life. I'm a 49ers fan also. Guess what? You can't hurt me, okay? These teams have let me down so many times that I'm just going to have high expectations until they let me down again. And guess what? It's just, it is what it is. It's like when you're walking through and you got like 9 arrows on fire through your back and like you're just walking by somebody and like they're like, oh my gosh, dude, you got 9 arrows that are flaming on your back. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. Super Bowl loss, couple losses from Nebraska here and there. It is what it is. Anyways, rundown on the schedule. Here we go. HCU, Houston Christian Huskies. They're 1-1. Buying tickets. Just kidding. 2-0. Nebraska goes in there. I'm not saying that we're going to shut every team out, but this should be another game like last week. You just saw Matt Rule there. He wants to take souls. He is here to win championships. He's expecting excellence because I'm going to pull up one quote right here real quick. And I read this quote from, I think it was Nick Saban said it best. He said, perfection is not attainable, but if we can chase perfection, we can catch excellence. He said that, but that's a direct quote from none other than the GOAT, Vince Lombardi. All right, this dude was winning Super Bowls back when Super Bowls weren't even called Lombardis. Learn a little thing or two about Vince Lombardi, kids. Go look him up. Do some research. We beat Houston Christian University. All right, that puts us at 3-0. I think we beat Michigan. That's 4-0. I think we go on a run. We beat Michigan State 5-0. I think we beat Maryland 6-0. I think we lose to Minnesota 6-1. All right. I'm a Nebraska fan, but I'm also a realist. All right. I think we're beating Northwestern back to 7-1. All right. We take an L. No, we beat USC. We beat USC. It's at our crib. We're beating USC. No questions about it. We're beating UCLA. So what are we? 7-1. Yeah, 7-1. 8-1. 9-1. Listen, we're 9-1 at this point in the season. I'm happy. I'm getting drunk every game. I'm like, dude, we're going to the Natty, baby. Then, if it ain't by then that we already have 2 losses, it's this week, November 22nd. All right. If Nebraska somehow goes in here and beats, if they're still ranked number 2 by then, number 2 Penn State, it's going to be hard for Iowa to come around in Memorial and not get blown out on Black Friday. Because Nebraska by then, they're going to be like, we might go to the freaking Natty. And they got some of the most diehard fans. We might be like, we're going to the freaking Natty. That's different. If they beat this team at their house and Iowa has to come into Lincoln after we just did that, they're already going to be putting the statue of Matt Rule up in front of the stadium if they do this. So, let's say, worst case scenario, we lose to them. We lose to Iowa, worst case scenario at home, 9-3. We have a better year than last year. I could see 3 wins. I mean, the realistic Nebraska fan in me says we could lose to Houston Christian this weekend, and then we could turn around and lose to Michigan. And Matt Rule could be on the way out after we lose to Minnesota. You never know. The optimistic Husker fan in me says no less than 9-3. But yeah, that's the Nebraska report. That's the GBR. Go Big Red and RaptorMan GBR. We had some sad news about that Charlie Kirk fella. Sad news about the Houston or that Colorado high school shooting. I'm not going to get with politics, people. Don't ask me to pick a side because I'm not going to. It's going to be a little hesitant, okay? I don't like the colors red or blue, all right? I like the colors. Can't even say that because I wear red in Among Us. But I also wear blue, so don't even. I don't leave the house. Don't at me. that's gonna be the first installment of the RaptorMan report. I'm gonna try to have some fun with it. We're gonna try to be more uplifting. We're gonna try to it's not gonna be your typical news. It's gonna be the RaptorMan report. It's gonna be low budget. I'm thinking maybe if I could afford a couple interns. Do you have to pay interns? That's a trick question. They're interns. You don't pay them. Until then, it's RaptorMan. It's a pleasure. Love y'all.